This is 79.
63, climb maintain 13 down.
13,000, number 63.
63, contact the New York Center 128.3.
28-3, just with 63, good day. Hello, Captain.
On Approach is a flight sim and aviation enthusiast podcast featuring the week's top user-submitted stories and news from the skylounge.tv. Welcome to another show, everybody. Actually, this is 2 weeks of news, just about 2 weeks of news. We did not go live last week. A little bit of more of an in-person meetup last week, as Mr. Where is he? That way. Maple Syrup Can was here in the flesh. Have you recovered yet?
Yes, I have. It took a few days, and I'm still messed up. Like, I'm tired right now, but yeah, it's getting together. Pretty. It was definitely worth it, though.
Yeah. So we went to see Flight Facilities, which is an EDM group, and it was absolutely the most amazingest time. There you go, Flight Facilities, beautiful logo as well.
Beautiful vinyl.
Yeah, it's his first vinyl, his second vinyl. His first was Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, the second. Yeah, right.
So, incredible concert, man. Incredible concert. I happen to have the two hats that the guys wear as well. I wore a captain's hat, and Kevin wore a World War II cap. And we went to this concert with Kitty, with Kathleen, and front and center, man. Front and center. And those two dudes just kept looking down at us and shouting out. And like at one point, they literally said, "This next track goes out to the two pilot dudes up front." And it was phenomenal. We're talking a full house of bodies moving. It could not have been more amazing. If you don't know about Flight Facilities and you happen to love Daft Punk, definitely check them out. On the same level of production. Beautiful show, great music, and a lot of vocal talent as well. They brought instead of playing the vocals as a track, they brought artists to sing the vocals live. And at one point, and I'll insert the video here in a second, but at one point, see, he's jamming already. He's jamming. Yes,
I never heard of it.
Okay.
I just pulled up the video. I'd never heard of him before.
Oh, you're gonna love it. I promise you'll love it. It's on the right groove. The singer comes and takes my Sky Lounge captain's hat. I got the Sky Lounge wings on it. Takes it while she's singing live, pops it on, goes to the other side of the damn stage dancing with my cap on. Oh, bro, it's fantastic. I'll insert that video here. An unforgettable night. So worth it. Thank you, Kevin, for coming out. It was awesome to share that for sure.
So I take it you guys had wet crotches after that. Just so excited.
Just for taking the hat. Can you imagine if that was Lewis? How he would just flip out and go mental.
He'd go mental.
Doesn't need to be Lois. Edson was already out of his mind.
I was out of my mind, bro. giving that Sky Lounge shout out. Luckily I was filming too, so like yeah, it was so great, so great. What's up, Noodle?
Not too much. Relax. Been kicking back. Did my birthday thing, and
happy
really
belated, sir. Happy belated. You did it all undercover.
Yeah. You know, it was on a
Hard
Friday.
being
It was
50.
No, not yet. No, not yet. No, it was back. Mine was on a Friday. It was the 7th. It was a Friday, and just kind of chilled out. You know, did some drinking and nonsense. Kind of low key. I just haven't. I never really go out and make a big deal of my birthday. I never really have. Other than being when I've been in other countries, when it hits, then it's like we're going downtown to get drunk. But yeah, you know, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was cool. It was cool.
So I do want to take a moment to apologize to you, as I did purposely trigger you in the Discord by announcing that the F-16 is the world's superior fighter jet. And although I do love the F-16, I do want to take this moment in solidarity here to show my friend Noodle that I do have the love. The F-15. Mad love for the F.
As you should. You know, it's unfortunate that I was not standing during that apology. So for those who understand a mature little yeah, cool.
So I went to the Wings Over Wine Country air show at Sonoma Sky Park this last weekend, and they had a bunch of beautiful planes out, one of which was an F-15 that was a first responder on 9/11. One of two that immediately went right out over the towers. That plane was it looked boss. I mean, it was staged up, and I teased Noodle because the F-16 was also parked over there, but it had these two cute little umbrellas covering the canopy. Here's this dainty little F-16 with its single engine, and yeah, it set him off, and it was great. It was awesome.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the 16. You know, I can appreciate it for, you know, it was the first digital bird on the map, but.
And Mr. Sparky, what's up, brother?
Excuse me.
Good
Bless you,
morning,
sir.
good morning. How you doing?
Good. How was your week?
Yeah, pretty good, man. Yeah, just talking about your F-15, F-16 little fight. I heard a little dicky bird told me in an ear that there's an F-14 Tomcat coming to X-Plane as default.
Whoa, as default?
Yeah, default, yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah, keep your eyes out for that.
Wait.
guys.
Let's do some sleuthing here. Dino, India Fox Echo, has a freeware F-14.
Yep.
Dino put together a manual on transferring over your planes into X-Plane. Dino's F-14 is payware quality through and through. It is absolutely beautiful, and it would totally pass the Austin screening.
Maybe they've been talking.
I wonder if anyone out there knows. Comment below. But that's my theory. Is that it's Dino's F-14 about to make it as a default X-Plane bird. That
would be awesome.
That would be awesome because it is straight up payware quality.
I've been a bit out of sorts this week, I have to say. I've not been hanging around the Discord. I've just been getting home, dealing with my stuff, going to bed. Just literally since last Tuesday, I hadn't flown until yesterday. It's just like, I didn't even turn the sim on. It's just been one of those weeks, man. One of those.
You know,
weeks.
there's nothing wrong with recluse mode, man. Sometimes you've got to just pull away for a bit, you know? Good for balance. It's good for balance.
You got to take a break. You got to take a break and get things done. You know. Okay.
And it's nice though when you come back, and you have as great an audience as we have in the Sky Lounge, right? Like you come back, you fire it up live, and it's just drama free, man. It's pretty much troll free, it's drama free. It's just
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because my show yesterday it was.
Did you have a troll?
I was getting no, it wasn't trolls, but I was kind of getting ripped a little bit on my my handling of my aircraft, you know.
Oh dear.
You must have been a noob.
What's
not seen you before?
What's the expression? Par for the course, right?
And then of course I boss landed it.
You did. You saved the crap out of that landing.
Nice.
It was good. It was good.
Procedures and checklists. Who needs all that stuff?
All right. Well, does anyone have anything for the community?
I got a question for the community.
Sure.
Let me start. Today we're recording this. PMDG released yesterday their Dash 8 extension for the 747 at a hefty price of I can't remember actually.
$70 for P3D, $50 for FSX.
Which is a bit expensive in traditional sense of the word because it's an extension to an extension. Now, that's what the community has been like saying for the past 2 days. I don't say that I disagree or I agree. It's a high price for most people, but I'm curious to know what you guys think about that topic. Right in the comments below. I want to know if you feel that it's more expensive than affordable.
Wow, did not know that.
Yeah, I was
That's
looking at that, and I was looking at that. You know, I'm going to get it anyway because I love that bird. So you know, when I can afford to get it, I'm going to get it. But yeah, it's this thing now. It's like the GSX Level 2, isn't it? It's an add-on for an add-on.
I don't know that I'm going to get it, man. I already have an airplane with a hump on the top. Like, I mean, I can't be alone in that mindset. I'm pretty basic when it comes to aircraft. It's like, I don't care about the variants of the 747. I have one. The 400 is fine. Like, it has a hump on the top if I want to look like I'm flying that plane. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I mean, and like the whole EFB part of it, people are like, well, you have to have all these other subscriptions too to like use that. So then you need Navigraph or whatever the hell, and you need that, you know, you need to have another subscription to utilize the big feature of this $70 add-on.
$200 you're looking at, really,
and a new monthly recurring cost for you.
Right.
Subscription.
I don't know. You know, I think it really appeals to those who want the most current version of this sadly now outgoing bird.
I think there are four airlines that fly that bird, and I think that's it.
Yeah, it's almost gone. So I think that's a lot of it. I am one of them. I wanted the 800 for it to have the most current version as possible that I could fly, and that's probably the general consensus for most. But yeah, I'm curious what people have to say about it too. I didn't know that it was going to be that much, so yeah, so that really weighs on. That's a
for info, just so that it's accurate and everyone knows what page we are. The base pack is $139, and the expansion is $69.99.
Paid $140 for that?
Wow. A total of $209 for the expansion, which is the most expensive add-on. Correct me if I'm wrong. That I know of, it's the most expensive add-on for P3D point bar. And it seems like we keep pushing that bar up and up. Last time was Flight Sim Labs. The time before that was the base pack for the 747. And now it's the 747 again, just with the expansion, with that price. So I'm curious to know what you guys think in the comments below. Are we rolling that road? Are we driving on that road of high prices? Is it gonna stop at some point, or is it gonna keep going up exponentially?
You know, I could be convinced. I could be convinced. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like Noodle in a way, where I want the newest. And so there's one way that impulse can be leveraged, and that would be by saying, and performance is so much better, Edson. In the 800, we made performance king. It performs X times better than the 400. Now we're talking. Now I'm tempted, but I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that performance was a thing, or I haven't heard anything like that. But if that were to be the case, that's how you could reel me in, get the wallet closer.
Give it a month. Give it a month for people who do get it, and if they report to various forums.
That's a smart way of looking at it. Give it time. Give it time to settle in. Because a lot of people jumped on it immediately, but to me, it's just another 747. Unfortunately, I'm not that deep in the airliner stuff to really desire it per se as an impulse buy. Even the 747 base pack wasn't necessarily an wait. It was an impulse buy. It was the fact that I didn't remember it was $140. It was an impulse buy. I never once thought twice about buying it. It was a matter of having enough money.
I got that day one, I think.
Yeah. It was a matter of having enough money. Yeah. But you know, having that base pack, the draw to the 8 just isn't. Good question there, Kevin. Good one. Anyone else?
No, I'm gonna leave it with that one. I'm really curious because I didn't know that it dropped yesterday. So this would be great to see what the community pilots have to say about this.
Cool. All right. Well, let's get on with the news. But first, you guessed it, time to thank our popular contributors. In the #1 spot, Mr. Gibbon. Thank you, sir, for a great week of topics. We really appreciate your activity in our forums. Thank you, sir. Followed closely by Mr. Vitus, Mr. Monoblau, which I like that name. I like saying it. Ivana Fly in the #4 spot. Tomcat UK, who I look forward to meeting. Sparky will be meeting Tomcat UK in Cosford. Dread Metis, Beach 08 and H, Lewis Bloom, and in the #9 spot, Steve Simmons 1958. Remember, guys, without your contributions, we've got nothing to talk about. We really, really, really appreciate you. Thank you again, and get ready for next week. Start submitting those topics. But let's get started with this week's news. On to the top news. First story this week. Finally, a true flight simulator and VR ready. I don't know if you've seen this one yet, Noodle. We were talking about VR earlier today, but let's have a peek at the video. So this is Flight Simulator, a game by Hosni Auji, and I hope I pronounced that decent enough. But what this is a flight simulator like we've never seen before. It literally simulates you on a flight. So it's not a pilot simulator.
It's passenger simulator.
It is a flight simulator. Like you're on a flight and that's it. This is it. This is the control. And it's got the rumble of the startup. You can look out the window and see the various stages of flight. You can put on noise canceling headphones. You can play music.
Oh my god.
That's your like Spotify or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm pretty much down for this sometimes. I mean, this could be the new Sky Lounge. From now on, I'm just gonna sit back and play music. I said it first. Don't even try it. Right? Look at this. Are you blown away or what?
This is like the when I was a kid. All right, I used to open PowerPoint and create some game menus through PowerPoint and linking the page together and creating fake loading screen. And I was absolutely passionate about doing those. And I feel like this game is just that for some guy. He was like, I want to do something. I want to experiment with VR and I want to have fun doing it. So he created something totally useless, yet so amazing.
Dude, what if this is, what if this itself, what if this book thing is a real ebook reader of sorts? And I know it's not in this case, but what if there was some crazy integration that like would flip these pages?
Tired.
He's getting tired, dude. You gotta admit, that's pretty dope.
But useless.
Absolutely useless. like most things in VR, right? These days.
This would be more of like a white noise, like
Yoga.
a white noise generator.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
So
because it's VR, I assume you can stand up and walk around the plane. Yes.
No, you're
No.
here. Nope, you're on this flight. That's it.
But some people will get it. It's probably an Aerosoft Airbus because it has no wing flex.
yeah, this is nothing
A320.
more.
It's an A320. Just said on.
Yeah.
And
This is a white noise generator. You know you're tired. You know you're into aviation and all that, and you want to do something different. You know, you throw on your headset, you fire up a flight or whatever, and you just roll with it. You get all the ambient noises and all, and then you sit in your chair, you're watching. Maybe it'd be interactive where you can actually say, like it was showing, read a book or something like that, because you can kind of do those elements anyway. So you get in there, you get the noise, you get the feeling, and then the next thing you know,
Yeah.
you know, Noodle, the amount of times I've put on my simulator and just put a plane in the air just so I can listen to the engine noises as I fall asleep.
yeah. You know.
I think Noodle nailed it. I mean, this really is just one of those applications, right? But it's cool. Like I would totally sit here and work while I have this up on the left screen and it's airplane noise and music. Like I would totally do that.
It'd be, I don't know, obviously probably not, but it'd be great if you could pick the airline. So, you know, I want a British Airways or I want a Delta or whatever. And the sounds accustomed to that, like the cabin announcements are.
That's
British
a great
Airways,
bit
whatever.
of feedback. I like that concept.
You know, that would be really cool.
The only other issue I can see with this is if you're really looking for that kind of experience, which I'm thinking maybe that's what it's good for, it's kind of a waste of your cycles. Because if you're trying to relax and all that, all you have to do is just find a loop of interior aircraft noise.
And there are plenty of those.
Music, and then you can just proceed to go about your desktop working and all that until you are ready to go to bed. So on one hand, it's a good concept. It might be good for something down the road for a much larger VR experience. So this could be an ideal platform to showcase a possibility of a future game.
Now, it would be great if the entertainment system did link into, say, your Spotify. The entertainment system did link into your Netflix account, so you can scroll through the movies, watch the movie on a little virtual screen on the back of your seat. You know, it would
A
be
screen
cool.
in your
It
screen?
would be cool. Yeah, it would be
you can
cool.
do that now. You can already kind of do those things now in VR. You can, you throw, for those who out there who are probably familiar, you know how you can put a window here, window here, window here, and you can just have different things going on at the same time. So it's very possible, because if you can do it now when you're not
And
in
is
a game.
it a full flight? is it a flight from takeoff to
Supposedly,
landing?
yes. Supposedly, it is absolutely a full experience, point to point. Yep. Hours and hours and hours of it. Pause here. Pause here. Okay, I'm gonna take it to this website and we'll continue. Hold on. So yeah, it looks like it started off as a submission, you know, to a games showcase and expo. And as you can see, there are different phases of the day as well. Look, he's literally taking a picture outside at the sunset, just like we do when we fly. Like, it's just madness.
Yeah.
It's exactly what we do when we fly.
It's an interesting concept, but I think this is just a proof of concept more for something for a much larger scale. It's a great idea. It's a good idea, but I just can't think of any real application for it, you know, unless you were really tied in.
There is no application for it.
I can't think of anything.
Flight Simulator is a game where the player is a passenger, not the pilot. Aboard a commercial airliner, the player decides how they want to spend time at their window seat while waiting out their transatlantic flight, leaving the rest to modern aviation. Flying is the safest mode of travel, so there's nothing to worry about. Just sit back and enjoy. That's pretty cool. Expected release fall 2019, so we've got some time to go.
It's boring after a while, you know.
But I think that's the point. I think what Noodle said is spot on. That is the point.
Yeah, as concept, it's interesting.
That's
Dirty
it.
South. Dirty South.
Exactly. That sums it up.
Oh, yes. Oh gosh.
I really can't think of anything more.
Dread Metis says, "Yay, touching buttons with no consequences." Another Sky 5. You guys have the best comments. Thank you guys so much. Oh, I said, yeah, it's about as exciting as some streams.
60% of flight sim streamers are just
not present.
dull.
That's just the
You're
not
dull.
present stuff. Yeah, you know.
You're dull.
You know what I'm referring
Up
to.
your streaming game. I said it. Up your streaming game because a lot of you are dull. What?
Oh,
Come at me.
man.
Leave a message down below.
Fly design Cracow. This one submitted by Dylan C. An unexpected surprise from Fly Design with the release of Cracow for P3D V4. Scenery features new terminal for 2018, new tower, animated jetway, blah blah blah. Let's look. Because what's crazy is this is the second Cracow that's available. So Dravitsky Designs, once this got released, literally within days, they updated their old ass Cracow to P3D V4, like instant. So I went and I updated it because I owned it. I went and I updated. Oh wait, they also placed it on sale at like under $10, like $8, right? So I went and I updated my version of Dravitsky Designs, and it looks half as nice as this. It's like one of their early Dravitsky Designs, and
I need to revisit.
the performance is poop. The models were fairly poop. All of it was just poop compared to this. So I'm putting this out there right now. I'm gonna go buy this because this is beautiful. The region was great. The airport was not. This is great.
I love Dravitsky Designs, but some
Me
of
too.
their older airfields, some of their old cities, I mean, New York, the one, they need to go and revisit and put their new technologies into it because they'll make a lot of money.
They'd take a lot of money. Yeah, look at the really cool, you know, side of the building banner that's there and stuff. I mean, just details. Lots of great details in here.
It looks like a drive-in, like you could watch movies on it.
Yeah, right? Lots of great
Yeah, these
detail.
look really good. It really looks good.
Billboard out here by the highway. That's all nice. I want to say it's a nice variation in lighting. Real nice. I want to say this is in the $20 club currently.
That's not bad. That's a pretty good price.
This is Cracow Ballis. So I gotta say, you know, this is one I'll be scooping up. There's the X-Plane version. €15 for X-Plane, 10 and 11. Wait, Cracow, yeah, Cracow. €15 for X-Plane, €20 for P3D. Wow,
Yeah,
we get to pay $5 more. That's messed up, bro. Come on.
More work to put into
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. If that pushes people to explain, I'm all for it.
ESSV triple pack coming soon to FSX and P3D. This one submitted by Orbex via Ivana Fly. Hello everyone. You may remember ages ago that we announced that developer Marcus Nyberg was creating 2 Swedish airports, ENSQ and ESSD for FSX and P3D. Here to tell you that we lied. It's actually a triple pack. And the third one is a biggie. Not only does this airport pack feature ESNQ and ESSD, but ESSV Visby Airport as well. This is an especially significant. Oh my God! Why is that so hard to read?
Hold it together.
This is especially
all right, I'll read it.
He's lost it. He's lost it.
I'll take it from you. This is especially significant for those who fly in the area frequently due to the vast number of commercial flights to Stockholm, Malmö, and Gothenburg. This pack also features a unique 3D snow effect at ESSD and ESNQ, making these airports a great place to chill.
A great place to chill. I'm down for that.
Now, Edson, before you start talking again, go put your tongue back in.
Look at this. Look at this. I'm sold.
Yep.
The cable is running in the trussing. Take my monies. Take it.
Again,
just for that, just for the cable in the thing.
Oh yeah,
take your money.
Yes,
dude. He'd be ready to pay for that passenger simulator we saw. That cable, he'll have that.
Again, and I've said this before, I think this is great that we're seeing more and more places to fly into that have not been represented at all in countries that get little to no love whatsoever. So again, to Orbex and everybody else who are making these moves to put in areas that are just not represented, good on you, because this is really good.
Looks like they're giving you the whole enchilada with regards to the approach too. Look at that.
You got a town by the looks of things as well, yeah.
Though I should say nobody runs at that level of detail from that previous screenshot. The amount of autogen was unreal.
Well, they're probably using their newer technologies as well, right? The city scenes. That's like insane.
Maybe.
Even when you're set at low, it's full autogen. Because it's their new magical autogen. That's some big coverage area as well.
So we can fly. It's not a bad.
So
hop,
Naverick,
you do that in,
Hammerfest.
You do that in a GA. Go from Hammerfest and then go over. Yeah, hit those 3 airfields.
Yeah.
I love GA.
A lot of good photos.
Yeah, a lot of good little spots.
Couldn't they afford FedEx?
No, they use PayX. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll have that. Airport Karuna preview P3D V4. This one's submitted by Aerosoft via Ivana Fly. We know we all love airports out of the way at Aerosoft, And here is one, Karuna. This is oh my, is this actually in that same area? ESNQ.
I think it is. Yeah, it's in the same area.
Noodle's gonna get to typing in a second. Karuna.
Oh, I don't have a grasp on the Swedish language.
Minus 14. What?
Wow,
Oh,
look at
it's
that
plus
temperature.
14.
Plus 14.
Yeah, I was like, they're out with their suits and stuff, but
Yeah.
He's eating a donut? I don't know. No, I thought so for real. I really did at the beginning. Equipment.
So it looks all very nice and good, but it doesn't have that Orbex feel, does it?
Right. Yeah, there's a
there's an
vibe.
aerosoft feel, which is not bad. I mean, the aerosoft feel is not bad.
It looks good.
There's a little bit less
You're gonna get
details.
triggered very, very shortly, though.
Yeah.
Kevin, because I just seen a
problem.
screenshot and it's gonna wind you up.
Yeah, there's a feel to the aerosoft things that is very different.
I feel the differences between the two. You have one camp that's really about high details, and then you have then the other camp is details but performance friendly.
Mm-hmm.
To me, those are the absolute differences between both of these camps.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go say one is better than the other because we all make those differences in our sims. We all sacrifice one for the other and or go for a blend. Quality, performance. So to me, this, looking at what we just saw and now this, shows the difference between we have something more about super high quality and details, something more about performance. There's the difference. That's what I see.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, very nice airfield as it is, but there's definitely some things there that it could be worked with. You know, that grass effect is pretty bad.
I think they're,
The texturing as well. The texturing I feel is less crisp. Yeah. And the
So
baking of the shadows and stuff like that.
This jumped out at me a lot when we're looking at it. I mean, it's one of those things where in the Orbex camp, this clash wouldn't fly. Number one, this roofing texture is quite obviously way out of scale. This is a close-up of a wood paneling that was used here, and you can see how here is just basically the full resolution image of that plopped on, and that scale just looks so off. I mean, if you were to look at the thickness of this piece of wood here, or it's just so off the scale there. And these are the things
Look at
that
the bin.
wouldn't fly.
Look at the bin just below.
Yeah,
How the pattern repeats on it.
right. That repeating
well.
tile. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are small details, like the shadowing. There's no baking of the shadows in that picture, so it doesn't feel natural. There's no ambient occlusion. But we have a sidewalk.
Yep.
That's 3D, which is good. So some of the details are there. I just feel like the texturing needs some work, and some 3D elements are a bit too optimized, I dare say. Compared to other scenery developers. Obviously, that person walking with the thing in the middle of the street still has the hands open. Yeah, it's a GSX model.
Oh man, well there you go. Karuna, and that is a preview. We don't know what it's gonna be like in the final, and they do claim that all objects are optimized for new shadow technology. So it's a matter of giving it some time and seeing what comes out as the final product. But we'll keep an eye on it. Moldova scenery design preview. IASI for P3D V4. Moldova. Where is this located? Aeroportul. Where is that? Portuguese? That's not Portuguese.
I was thinking Portugal, but I don't know.
Me too.
I don't know why I'm thinking that. But I'm gonna look this up.
Google Map that thing.
I am. What's the name of this again?
Aeroportul Internacional. IASI. Beautiful at night. Creative
lighting
terminal there. That's nice. I like this.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Where's this?
Yep, texturing is very, very well done at night. Yes.
I like this.
It has
a lot.
dynamic lighting as well.
Cool. Moldova scenery design. You know, I've not liked them yet, but that just changed. Very cool.
First time I've seen them.
Yeah, definitely another one to keep an eye on, very closely.
Oh, so really quick, I was totally wrong. It's not Portugal. I don't know why. It's a country located it's smashed between Ukraine, Romania.
Ah.
Between Ukraine and Romania. So yeah, it's in between there. Baltics need love too.
Milviz releases more ATR previews. This one submitted by Mr. Gibbon. I know I'm excited. And there's Noodle's face. Yes, sirree. About a week ago, Milviz posts on her Facebook. Have a look at this magnificent ATR.
It doesn't look magnificent yet, but it will do.
Give it to me.
It does. It does look. I love the look of it.
Considering the only other ATR that exists is by Virtual Coal, okay? Do you remember the space shuttle CRJ I had? Yeah. Considering the only other ATR is made by them, this is magnificent.
Yep.
Look at this thing. We are getting closer, Noodle, to having proper ATR.
And you know how that feels? That feels like PBR to me. There's something in those textures, something that's not typical.
Yeah, but this
You're right about that.
There's something non-typical about those textures.
You're right about that. There is a definite texturing.
Look at the tires
in the lighting.
The tires, the texture of the rubber is different. There's a unique feel to this thing.
It might be the color palette.
Well, it's a render, obviously,
yeah.
But the workflow that they used to texture it looks suspicious to me. But
Would be
that
exciting.
Looks really good. Yep.
Is this a buy? Are you guys all fans of the ATR?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not because I'm in Quebec, but we have the Q4 here, so. But I'll give it a try. It's a beautiful bird nonetheless.
I really would like to have that in any sim because it is a very rugged plane, and I've seen videos of it landing in like non-ideal landing conditions. So it's a very rugged transport plane.
I hope those boots work.
Oh yeah, that would be cool, right? You see them inflating, deflating.
Yeah, and the ice
no one has done that.
No one's done that.
No one has done.
If you're listening.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Or ice buildup.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, their office is in Montreal. If you need boots, I can go and get them for you.
10 years demilitarized sim warplanes by the power of repaint. 10 years ago, I did my first repaint for FSX, and since then, I transformed hundreds of warplanes into fancy cookie jar racing planes. For the anniversary of my thoroughly controversial hobby, I started to tidy up my project folders, starting with the XPFR D520, my favorite new freeware plane. I have arranged my complete repaint collection and presented it clearly on my website. Other collections and planes will follow, only my X-Plane paint jobs. That's not a big topic. I know the only reason why I created this strange topic is because I think that repaints and freeware are too neglected in the flight sim and YouTuber reviewer scene. So I am called mocking by the professional repaint pioneers, a cookie jar designer. You know what?
Embrace it.
Embrace it. There's space for fantasy paints like this. This is beautiful.
I'm gonna give that.
There's no reason for any repainter to, you know, feel the criticism that they would get for doing fantasy or fictional liveries, because you see that across the board in any flying sim where you can do that. There are always fictional repaints. So embrace it, accept it, because you're thinking outside the box. You don't need to have the actual livery for a plane. Make your own. That's beautiful, man. Continue doing it.
It's so awesome. Yep. The concept, I love it. Demilitarized, de-armored warplanes, right? Brought down to this almost civilian state. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you a feel that you can fly those planes again with a good reason to fly them. Yeah. You know, because all of them, those warbirds, they ship with military liveries, and most of those planes don't fly anymore anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And
or if they do,
still have
the military livery. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And only very specific people can fly those because they're owned by a museum.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you can have like a personal private livery like this, you know, it entices you to fly a little bit more because you feel like it's your own.
Exactly. It's that next level of what we all like to say, immersion. We want to feel something, and this gives you that feeling like this is my plane. There are many like it, but this one is mine. That's the
best.
best.
Exactly.
Look at that little demo stage. That's a good idea.
I told you, Kevin. I told you. Yeah, look at this. I love these. I really love these.
Beautiful.
You know what? I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to pick his freeware plane. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to pick up his pack because I got the Orbex X-Plane where the Mesas are. And if you pick the right time of year, you get the Red Bull air racing pylons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take that and I'm going to fly around them.
Do it. Heck yeah. Take this thing out racing. And I got to give you props, Mono Blau. This GIF you posted is pretty dope.
This is amazing. The iconography as well.
Yeah, it's just clean
beautiful
design, my friend. Clean design. You know, he posted one over on the skylounge.tv already. You head over to the page, hit the download link up top, and you'll find it. It's a P-51 racing livery, Daytona number 33. The first racing paint for the Skunkcraft new P-51 for X-Plane. And this thing is absolutely stunning, man. Look at this.
Oh, yes.
Dude, yes. Like, please don't ever stop doing this. And in fact, start bringing more to P3D, please. Because this is amazing. And I'd fly it in a second.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
That's art. Mono Blau, bravo, my friend.
Freeware, the Skunkcraft, is that a freeware one or is that payware?
No, that one is payware.
Yeah. That's payware.
Also submitted by Mono Blau, Crabby for X-Plane Part 3, The Lawless Outback. After the two GTA cartoonish places, Bamboo Island and Kopoda Island, in front of Crabby's coastline, I took a few weeks vacation from the mainland to find out how to deal with a huge map without autogen. Yeah, you remember our comments? Yeah. how to give the rocks the right look and how to make the rainforest look like rainforest. In the course of this, I have built a wild, illegal airstrip that is so terrible you can only land with stall planes and helicopters. Around the runway, I tried to capture the typical Thai chaos, and I determined to provide an executable version of this free of charge this year. My focus in this project is on acting against the perfect clean sim world where there are only beautiful things, especially the dark side of the area to work out. Here are the current work in progress impressions.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
How can I not get it? He gave me my own illegal underground. You see the OMGEDSON buildings?
Yes.
But wait, it's pointless for you to even drool over it because you'll never fly into it.
How can I not? How can I not? I have my own scenery now.
Hey,
this is just bananas.
Sim this is on. Which sim is this on, guys?
This is an X-Plane. He doesn't play it.
Ah, that's right, X-Plane.
Look at these buildings.
Oh, nice.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I want to see the other pictures. I'm interested now. Very interested into that scenery.
Dude, that looks nice and full.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true vegetation.
Do you see the? Do you see the planes? The helicopter said "Bad Boys XP."
This is another guy. This is another developer calling you out, Edson.
Yes, it is. Look at this, man. Running drugs in and out of here.
Dude, the texture on the ground looks stunning.
Oh, right? That's bananas.
Yeah. The trees, it looks like Crisis.
It really does.
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing.
Cannabis. Yes.
Oh
my God. Edson's lost it. He's gone.
Look at the watchtower to make sure nobody's out there picking the crops.
It's wildlands.
Oh, there's a dead body in the water.
Oh my
He's just relaxing.
God.
He's just relaxing.
In the swamp.
This is the best. This is absolutely the best. Monoblau. Wow. 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 Wow, my friend.
The details, though.
Yeah. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. I mean, I'm at a loss for words at how cool this is.
You know what's interesting, and I'm going to guess. This is a one-person show who's done this.
Yeah.
You know,
very likely.
And the amount of details and things that we have seen, the creativity of taking an area and doing this, I think larger developers should take cues from people who do things like this. Take some cues, you know. Sure, you can do a great airport, but this whole area to me is very alive, and it makes you wonder, and it makes you smile at the little things that you can see. It makes you want to come back into this area. This makes you want to fly back.
So fucking Dread Meta says, so you have quarters in XP11 already, Edson. How classy will your first flight be on the new far side? This attention to details, by the way. Keep up your good work, Monoblau. I can Sky 5 that all day. And Monoblau replies, it's not the only thing that you have your own company there. The company is also fucking rich. Look at their G2 and it's Larry Flint wheelchair mod. What the fucking gold? It's gold.
Oh my God, this is
This
beautiful.
guy knows you too well, Edson.
I'm dying, bro. This is incredible.
He got you. You got to fly that
Although
chopper
it
now.
does say OMGEDSON.
It does, that bastard. You better add one more dot in there.
That's on purpose.
My God. It's on purpose just to trigger me.
This is definitely a ways and means of somebody to reinforce the fact that beauty and things that can be done in another sim.
Amen, Noodle.
Purchase.
Amen. That's exactly what this is, bro. This is like somebody with skill and, more importantly, imagination, man. Why is imagination so absent in flight sim? We pretend to do things. We should pretend the rest of the world around us too. Why get so fixated on such like realism that you forget to have a little fun?
Exactly.
So
This is
Edson,
incredible,
I made a call out a few weeks ago saying I need a plane for a tour, etc. And they go and do you one.
Yeah, that's right.
I got my own company in here. This is incredible, man. This is incredible. I'm
absolutely beautiful.
my mind is blown, bro. My mind is absolutely just blown, dude. Look at this.
The fun, I mean, just to get a group of people who all get this area, get some planes and shit for the area and just have fun. I mean, you could just simulate so many cool little ideas out of such a lively, soulful looking area. That's awesome.
Amazing. Thank you,
Well
Monoblow. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Man.
Thranda announced and show Pilatus P6 Porter over to some X-Plane news now. After a very successful Quest Kodiak, one of the best PT6 on X-Plane 11, Thranda is starting a new project I named the ugly and not so well proportioned PC6 Porter. But hey, a Jeep is an ugly vehicle too, and a Porter, that's just a flying Jeep. I already can feel my wheels touching on Lukla, Mount Everest. Some pics, more on the source post. Guys,
I am really, really, really looking forward to this aircraft.
X-Plane's loading up.
We touched on this a few months ago, I think. We just had that one shot. But it's looking good.
Look at that.
That's what you see when you lose the prop, or
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this plane.
Yep, that looks absolutely gorgeous.
Can we have a Suzy Air livery, please?
Look at the metal sheets and the reflections on them. Oh my God, this guy nailed it.
And if you notice that design, that livery, it almost looks subdued, even though there's color to it. The blend is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Like there might be a few more photographs here. These are the work in progress.
The amount of detail. Oh my God.
Lots of linkage and cables and bolts. It's unreal. The threading. The
ground
is
cable.
There. Yeah, the ground cable is there. Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Bananas. Some in-sim screenshots now. Wow. Well, that detail did not get lost. Wow.
No, the amount of detail is just unreal.
Woo.
It's crazy to think where we are now, where textures aren't the thing anymore. It's like legit 3D objects.
Dreadmitis, have a Sky 5. Great little scoop right there, my friend. Thank you for that very much. Guys, make sure that when you find these cool topics this way out there, that you are Sky-5ing the poster so that they know that somebody out there thought it was a great post. Keep the motivation going. This one submitted by Mr. Gibbon. Torque Sim shows off renders of an upcoming pocket rocket. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
This also looks like an X-Plane plane.
It is.
Yeah, this is X-Plane. This is X-Plane. So we're on the X-Plane news now. So, wow. This looks like
honestly,
a PC6 powered extra 300 or something. This is crazy.
Honestly, I do not care about this one so much as the Cracow. Like,
You're not getting Draco.
like,
They are.
please
They're-
get done with this one.
No. They are doing it, Sparky.
They are doing the Cracow.
Yeah,
Oh,
they've been posting in the Discord nonstop, letting us know about each stage. Yeah, we were
I'm
the first to
excited.
know about it. They're doing Draco. They flew out to meet with Mike and everything. Draco
I'm
is
excited.
coming to X-Plane.
Like, get done with this one. I want to fly it. It's a beautiful plane, but please, I want the Draco.
Torque Sim has already released 5 photos of their render for the upcoming Pocket Rocket on their website. The aircraft will be available for X-Plane 11 and feature in-depth detail, including a fully simulated electrical system and oxygen system, F-mod sounds for the PT6 engine, custom weather effects on the windshield, and even ice on the leading edge of the wings.
So sweet.
The post did state, however, that a full list of everything that is included will be on a list before it hits the store. Those words from our friends over at FS Elite. 1,000 pounds empty weight. 715.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. ESHP engine. This plane is insane and coming soon to X-Plane 11. And I was right, it is a PT6A. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think PT6s are the easiest airplane to develop on X-Plane right now because the physics is so good on them. So you don't have to develop the entire engine. It's already in there and just plop it in.
It is a very popular engine because it's so bulletproof, the PT6.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. And it's super powerful, super reliable.
Mhm.
There it is. There it is.
Crazy.
Pictures of it.
See?
I want to fly. That plane.
Coming.
That airplane is the one that is going to get me into X-Plane.
It's
Like
coming.
when X-Enviro releases, that plane is all I'm gonna fly.
And they're doing Mike's other one, Turbulence. Wow. Doing both of them. Guys. It's amazing. Have a Sky 5. Thank you so much for that. Tomcat UK responds, ooh, that looks stunning. I was gonna post a Giphy, but I think that searching for Pocket Rocket would return some very dodgy images.
Probably would have.
And Gibbon says, I think you might be right, Tom. Oh, you guys are the best, man. I love y'all. Last topic for the day. For immediate release, new patron sponsor, Branding's Tractor Supply Company. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very excited today to announce our latest sponsor, Branding's Tractor Supply Company. As you may know, we fly into some pretty small airstrips around the world. This gives us an edge as many farms are located in remote areas. Today, we secured a deal with Branding's that will guarantee us the transport contract. So, what is this about anyways? Well, there is a tier of sponsorship on the lounge here. It is a Gold Club tier. It is the Gold Club sponsor tier. And with that comes a very creative way for us to say thank you to those patrons. One of which is creating a brand, a fictional brand for them. Something that will represent their soul, right? And something that gives us a really creative way to pull them up and mention them in streams, etc. A big thank you to Branding Iron for jumping into this tier. We really appreciate you very much. I just want to point out that this logo is very near and dear to his heart. As you may know, if you watch TSL Live, his emote is the cowboy hat, but it doesn't stop there. He is a farm boy. He loves it, loves the farm life, and hopes to go back to the farm one day. But if you look in this logo, this home here, this outline, is an outline of the actual house he grew up in as a kid. This farmhouse is the farmhouse that he grew up in, which is really exciting. And it is a small little building, man, but it just shows it's a really good feeling for him to see where he's come from. So we worked that into the branding as well. So much love to you, Mr. Branding Iron. Thank you for supporting what we do here and on TSL Live. We really could not do it without your help, patrons, so we appreciate you very much. If you're interested at all in sponsoring the channel, because we don't monetize our YouTube videos or anything like that, we just don't do it, head over to gamewisp.com/theskylounge and check out the options that are available. Okay, it's very simple. A cup of coffee can make a difference here. So thank you guys very much. We appreciate you all. And now on to worth mentioning, ladies and gentlemen, this is a speed round. All the items we may have discussed already in depth, but now got released. Updates to products that are already released. They're all down here. So here we go from the top. The A2A Simulations AccuSim Bonanza has been released. And I have to say, it is incredible. And I might know a little something about V-tail Bonanzas. They're near and dear to my heart, and we have one in the family. A2A, you did a magnificent job with that aircraft. Magnificent. It got the blessing from a real Bonanza pilot sitting right here beside me, yelling at me about running her too rich. There is now also an update for that Bonanza, so make sure you run the updater tool. We've got a new trailer out for the Honeycomb Alpha yoke and throttle controls. So check that out if you're interested in that unit. There's a new trailer out. Some really neat stuff in there. Togo Projects announced NVTEC's SP2 will integrate with Rex Skyforce. The NVIDIA GeForce driver has been updated to 399.24. Or Tambo, Johannesburg work in progress screenshots for P3D V4. Virtual Design 3D releases LEAL Alicante International Airport. Dravitsky Designs Cracow updated to version 1.4. See, that's what I was talking about. They just updated real quick as soon as the other one got released. Quality Wings update the 787 to 1.1.2 update. Latin VFR KBWI, that's Baltimore Washington International, has been updated. Army Project Muscat International OOMS released for V4. Please don't release OOMS for V4. East London Airport for X-Plane 11 has been released. New Icarus C-42 for X-Plane 11 now released. V-Sky Labs releases the Gimbal Cabri G2 helicopter. Sparky, that's that wild G2 that you were all about. It's now out. Navigraph FMS Data Manager adds Active Sky X-Plane support. MK Studios Lisbon has been released. Orbex NZGS Gisborne. Edit. Airport now available. FS Elite exclusive. Imagine Sim Singapore previews. FS Dream Team issue GSX level 2 update to fix blurry texture problem.
Oh, curious.
Interesting. You'll have to have watched the other episodes to know what that's about. MFSG released Bandaranaike Airport. Dino of India Fox Echo warns against buying his planes from FlightSimStore.com. We've got another. But wait,
got it there. Yeah.
There's more. Milviz warns against buying planes from FlightSimStore.com. Do you need any more people warning you to not buy shit from FlightSimStore.com? Don't buy shit from FlightSimStore.com. Now On Approach warned you too. Even though we were probably one of the first to warn you. Palm Springs in Aerofly FS2, and it is magnificent. Skyline Simulations announced a Dash 8 200 and 300 for X-Plane. I think we'll have more news on that soon. PMDG 747-8 has been released. FlyJ Sim updates to 727 Series Professional V3. Lockheed Vega 5 has an update inbound for version 0.04. And last but not least, this one incredibly hot off the press, just came in. Just Sim Roads released for P3D V4. Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps us up for this week. A big thank you to everyone that submitted topics. Keep them coming. Remember, without you, we've got nothing to discuss. Sparky, Noodle,
Yes, sir.
Kevin, thank you all very much for staying up. Much love, Sky Fives to all, and we'll see you next week. 1 week closer to Cosford, baby. 1 week closer to
1 week,
Cosford.
baby.
Climb maintain 13 down.
13,000, Tempo 63.
463, contact the New York Center 128.3.
28 for 80, Tempo 63, good day.